Hello bebecitas and welcome back to this beautiful channel. My name is Luz. Today I have another beauty chat video. This is episode number 2. If you haven't checked out the first beauty chat video, I'll go ahead and link it up here in the eye above so you can go ahead and check it out. So my beauty chat videos are basically videos where I come here, turn on my camera, do my makeup, while I have a heart-to-heart talk with you guys. I share with you guys some stuff that has been on my heart, stuff that has been on my mind, and basically things that I'm going through. It's kind of like a video journal slash get ready with me. I do want you guys to remember that this is my truth. This is my story. You don't have to agree with it, but if you do relate to it or if you do find this helpful, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm putting myself out there. That's why I'm being vulnerable, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this type of way. So with that being said, please be respectful in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. So today's topic is all about self-love and how I've been on the journey to self-love, and also about just what self-love means to me, what it can mean to you, and how it has helped me in my overall life and just the quality of my life. A few months ago, I had stopped making videos just because I wasn't feeling worthy and I wasn't having that love for myself and just the way that I was looking like, the way that I was feeling. I do have a video about that. I'll go ahead and link it up here as well, where I go into depth as to why I stopped filming and why I'm starting up again. So during that time, I really learned to just be more appreciative of myself and of my thoughts, and to just love my own self the way that I am. It's a journey, it's a process. It's not something that is done overnight, even though it might seem like it to a lot of people. It really isn't. It really is a process and it's a journey. A lot of times we speak great things about other people. We tell them how beautiful they are. We tell them how smart they are. Especially if you have children, you know, we're out there encouraging our children. We're out there encouraging our partner. We're out there encouraging our boyfriends. We're trying to encourage our friends, telling them that they're really good. They're the bomb.com. They're everything and more. But when it comes to ourselves, we don't talk to ourselves the same way. We're so quick to speak highly of other people, but when we talk to ourselves, I've caught myself saying, "Oh, you're so dumb. Why did you do this?" Or, "Oh," like obviously I don't say it out loud. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, in my brain, I'm like,
"Oh, you're so dumb. Like, why'd you do that? Like, that's stupid. You're stupid." Or, "Oh, nobody's gonna like you like that." Or, "Oh, you look horrible today. Oh, why can't you just be a little bit skinnier? Why can't you fix your hair?"
what we tell ourselves is what our brains believe. So we keep telling ourselves like, "Oh, you're beautiful. Today you're gonna do a great job. Today you're gonna put your best foot forward." Those are the type of talks that we should be having with ourselves, obviously with our friends too and our family members, but most importantly, we should be having those talks with ourselves, that we actually talk to ourselves way more than we talk to anybody else. Since we do talk to ourselves, whether out loud or, you know, in our brains, no judgment here. We should be putting positive words, affirmation words into our brain. That way we can go ahead and believe those. There are daily affirmations that you could tell yourself while you're in the shower, while you're getting ready, while you're brushing your teeth, while you are taking a poop. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You talk to yourself and you tell yourself how special you are, how beautiful, because nobody's going to do it for you. Why should we sit around and wait for somebody to tell us when we could tell that to ourselves? "Oh, you did such a good job with dinner today. You know, this dinner is delicious." We got to tell this stuff to ourselves. If we want to hear it from other people, we got to hear it from ourselves first. We got to sit there and believe it, you know, and even if you don't believe it right away, I won't be feeling like doing it, but that's when we need to do it the most. That's when we need to tell ourselves, you know, yeah, today might be a rough day, but there's better days ahead. Or, you know, today was really rough. I blew it in all kinds of ways in parenting, or I blew it at work. But we can lift ourselves up. We can talk ourselves into a different mindset instead of it being into negative, lacking mindset or insufficient, a feeling of not being enough. We can talk to ourselves into feeling better about ourselves, feeling worthy, feeling that we are able to do things, feeling that we are capable of being whatever we want to be. Sometimes we speak to ourselves in ways that we wouldn't even talk to anybody else. But sometimes we tell that to ourselves, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. If you aren't going to go ahead and tell your mom, your dad, your significant other the worst things, why do we tell it to ourselves? Like, why? Why do we sit there and belittle ourselves? Like, what do we gain from it? We gain nothing but negativity, and it can even lead to like self-harming because you don't feel good about yourself. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is we need to pay attention to the voice that we have in our head, and we need to learn to communicate better with ourselves, just for our own, you know, that's a type of self-love. That's a type of showing love to yourself, and in turn it's going to come out like showing love to other people, because when you're nice to yourself, you're more likely to be nice to other people as well. Self-love can be expressed in many different ways, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not willing to change. So remember when I was talking to you guys about how like some mornings or some days I just feel like they were not the best days. Like I could have done so much better. And it was just like an off day. Yeah, I love myself and I make mistakes, but it doesn't mean that I'm not willing to grow from those mistakes. It doesn't mean that I'm not willing to put my effort into changing myself for the better. So some of the things that I do to practice self-love have been working out. I feel like it helps clear my brain, clear my mind. It helps to make me feel strong, make me feel accomplished of doing something. I don't do it just for like weight loss, although it is one of the side effects, you know, but it's mostly to give me something to do that is beneficial to me. It helps me to, you know, have a better metabolism. It helps me to put all my energy into something that is going to give me a feeling of accomplishment. And that's one of the main things for just the whole self-love thing, is just a feeling of being accomplished, you know, a feeling of being, find something that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel like you can do it, like you can do anything, like it makes you feel invincible, like a superwoman kind of, you know. For to me, working out does that. Like it really just makes me feel like I'm on top of the world when I'm done with the workout. Not during the workout, sometimes, at least sometimes, but sometimes during the workout too, like I feel like, man, I got this, I got. But most of the time when I'm going through the workout, I'm like, girl, it's just one more rep, girl, you can do this. But when I'm done with the workout, I feel like on an all-time high. Like, yes, I did this, I finished this. This was a challenge. I feel challenged. I feel energized. I feel like I can do anything right now. Another form that I like to practice self-love is through having a nighttime routine. Mostly I say nighttime routine, like what I mean is having like a skincare routine, this is what I like to do, okay? This is gonna be dumb for a lot of people, but you go, if it works for me, it could work for you. So I like to take off all my makeup, make it an experience by removing all my makeup, letting my face breathe, my skin breathe. I like to use nice skincare products. You don't have to go expensive. You know, you can get stuff from Walmart, CVS, but I do like nice skincare. I get most of it through my BoxyCharm. I'll put a link up here if you want to watch like BoxyCharm unboxing. They usually have really good skincare. So I like to do all that, like take off my makeup, put on all like these nice skincare, know that I'm doing something good for my body. And I then go ahead and put on a nice set of pajamas to just sleep comfortable. So it doesn't have to be nothing luxurious if you don't want to, you know, if that's not your thing. Something new that I started probably about 2 weeks ago is to use this app it's called Insight Timer, and they have a really good meditation. So it's kind of like Calm, but it's free because Calm costs like some money, but this one is free. You do have a choice to like upgrade and pay like a monthly or like a yearly fee, and you know you'll have like access to different stuff, but for the most part it's free. They have like sleepy time stories, they have guided meditations to go to sleep. I really like that app a lot. It gives me the most peace. I have a hard time falling asleep. Once I'm asleep, I'm good. I'm knocked out. I won't wake up until the next day. But falling asleep, it's hard because my mind wanders a lot. I'm a Gemini. My mind is always running a million times an hour. And that just brings my headspace to a place that is like, you know, it's calm time, it's relaxed time. Pay attention to the story, listen to the story, pay attention to your breathing, and it puts me to sleep. Like, it knocks me out. And I do this for myself because my boyfriend's not gonna sit there and read me a bedtime story every night, okay? He's not gonna do it. Something else that I like to do is just do my makeup. That's another way that I like to practice self-love. I do it because it makes me feel good. I have loved makeup since I was probably in middle school. I started by, you know, wearing mascara, wearing lip gloss, wearing eyeliner. In high school, I did a lot of eyeliner. I wasn't much of a foundation person, but I just grew to love it. It's just a way to express myself. It's a type of art that, like, the way I express my creativity is through makeup. You know, if you're into drawing, you go ahead and draw. If you're into writing poems, you write what your little heart desires. It opens up like your creativity. It opens, like, to me it helped open up my self-expression, and I really enjoy it. You got to put yourself first, and it's not being selfish. It's really not. It's imperative, it's necessary to be loving yourself, to love yourself and know it gives you worth. It gives me self-worth. It gives me confidence because I'm doing all these things for myself, you know, and it's just a feeling of empowerment. Like, when I have my makeup done, my hair done, I'm dressed the way that I like to be dressed. I have a swag in my step. I have a
Pep in my step, I guess. Is that a pep?
I feel like I can do anything. The same goes with like my nails. Like, I like having my nails done. I used to go and get my nails done and pay like all this money. I have liked having my nails done since, again, like middle school. Like, it's something that was just like I felt good about. Like, I love doing my nails. I love expressing my art like through my nails. Like, I did these myself. They're not perfect. I know they're not. It's not I'm no professional, but at least like it got me doing something, and it got me from, you know, sitting down and eating my feelings away. Instead of eating my feelings away, I did my nails. Okay, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel put together. It makes me feel like I can conquer something. Something else that has helped me during these times has been to journal and to meditate. I don't do this as often as I would like. It's just a matter of waking up a little bit earlier. But when I do wake up earlier, instead of trying to go back to sleep, what I've been trying to do is to just take the time to meditate using, again, that same app. It's not sponsored or anything. Nothing is sponsored. Another thing, you can like choose your time setting. Like if you want to do just a 5-minute meditation, 10-minute, 3-minute, you can choose that. So I'll do like a quick 5-minute meditation, and then I'll journal about like how my feelings. I'll journal about my day. I'll write like, sometimes like I'll write like a little poem, or just write what's on my mind. And that has helped me out so much, just to put my thoughts on paper and not keep them bottled up. When I write it down, it kind of like serves as a way of like therapy, kind of like it makes me feel like I said it, like I put it out there and I'm not just holding it up inside. It clears my mind. It gives time for myself. Like when I wake up a little bit earlier, make myself my cup of coffee, sit down with my thoughts, with my feelings, and just have alone time. So many of us just need alone time for self-love, like time to just sit in our feelings. But a lot of times we're out there trying to be with everybody, trying to not lose out, try not to get FOMO. We're out there trying to be with the crew. We're out there trying to be with our family. But sometimes all we need is just alone time with our thoughts, with our feelings, and just putting it out on paper. At least that's how I feel. Just spending time alone can also be a form of self-love. I also like to read. I try to dedicate, at least 20 to 30 pages a day of reading. But to me, like, reading just calms me down. It takes me somewhere else. It really is just like super budget friendly way to travel to unknown places, unknown lands, real or unreal. It clears my mind about stuff that might be bothering me. And also, like, there's so many books out there to just dedicated for self-love and for like self-improvement. Not only is just reading like a good time to have quiet time and time to yourself, but it's also just a good habit to have, a good habit to teach your children, or something that you can do anywhere, you can take anywhere with you, whether you're want to go to the park and just sit there, meditate, lay down and read. Like, that to me sounds so good right now. So overall, that is what I've been doing to practice self-love. Out of everything that I've been doing, what I've really learned the most, or what self-love so far on this journey has taught me, is that I do have control. That I have control of my body, that I have control of my life. I realized that I have control over the things that I can control. I can control my emotions when I feel overwhelmed. I can sit down, take a few deep breaths, go sit down, get ready, do my makeup, sit down and do my nails when I'm stressed out, go lay down and read a book. And not just about like my body. Like, it hasn't just taught me that I can control my body, but it has taught me that I can control my life. And that is huge. That is huge. That is like mind blown type of stuff, because many times there's like a feeling of hopelessness and a feeling of like never ending sorrow, or never ending anguish, or never ending anxiety. And when I practice the self-love, it reminds me that I can control the stuff that I can control. And there's things that I just have to learn to adapt and love myself through them. So that is everything for today's video. This is the look that I came up with today. Very seasonal. It's a very fall, very pumpkin spice latte. We got the pumpkins back here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so by clicking that red subscription button down below. And don't forget that I love you and stay blessed. Bye.